Hello and welcome to What's Next. I'm your host Matt Brading and this week is Music Week. Coming up in the show we're going to be talking about the latest music news and I'm going to be having an interview with Hollie Aires, a singer-songwriter who'll also be performing for us. And we'll have a review of Apple Garageband for iOS. But first we're going to Zoe and Aileen for the news.
Drinking from the Bottle is a song by Scottish singer-songwriter and producer Calvin Harris from his third studio album, 18 Months. The video features One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest's Billy Bibbit and the voice of Chucky actor Bride Dourif, dressed as the devil. The song features English rapper Tiny Temper and will be released as the album's sixth single on the 27th of January 2013.
Radioactive is a song recorded by British recording artist Rita Ora from her debut studio album Aura. The song will be released as the fourth single from Aura in the UK on the 11th of February 2013. The song was co-written by Sia Furler and Greg Kirsten, while the latter also produced The Cut. The music video features intense animation and graphics along with a futuristic fashion and robotics.
Change Your Life will be released as the third single from the album on the 3rd of February 2013 by the winners of 2011 X Factor, Little Mix, on the 16th of November 2012 performed the song.
All Around the World is sung by recording artist Justin Bieber from his third 2012 album. The track was written and produced by Nolan Lambrosa, while Bieber and the song's guest feature wrote additional lyrics. It was released in America on the 4th of June 2012 as a promotional single from the album. The song is set for release in the UK on radios on March the 4th, 2013, as the fourth single from Believe in the United Kingdom. This was the second collaboration between Bieber and Ludacris. The two previously worked on Baby in 2010. Now it's over to Matt Brading for the news.
We are now going to do the news. Hello guys, you know how it works, we have a table of topics. I'm going to pick from the table. Okay, so the first news topic this week is about the Brit Awards, which is going to be on February the 20th this year. And it's been announced that Beyonce is going to be performing there along with Mumford & Sons, Muse and One Direction.
Great.
There you go.
I think that's one to watch, I guess.
I think none of us are really Beyonce fans, are we?
No, but Mumford & Sons are good. And
Yeah, they're good.
everyone, I suppose, loves One Direction.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, the Brits is very sort of commercial based.
What?
Everyone loves One
Well,
Direction.
not us, I meant like kids. Everyone else, that's what I said, I suppose.
It was a bold statement.
Very bold.
So let's pause.
The comments by Aileen did not reflect that off Stevie. But yeah, it's you know, it's the Brit Awards. It's usually fun to watch anyway. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, Aileen, you go first. See if you can catch this.
No.
Nah, not at all. I like your shoes, by the way.
Oh, thanks. It's £20. So Solid Crew regrouping for a London gig in March this year.
Oh.
Yay.
Yeah, that's
Great.
It's kind of surprising. I mean, like, I know there's been a lot of bands reform recently, like after the success of Take That.
But no one remembers them.
No, I remember them as a name. I don't remember the music or
21
anything else
seconds
about
to
them.
go.
Yeah, that's their only
the
number
song.
one.
I don't even know who they were.
That was back in 2001.
No, God, blimey.
So like what, 11 years on, 12 years on? That's stupid.
One hit. Great.
Wow.
Fantastic. What a good idea.
I suppose that's what everyone's doing back from the 90s. So they're like,
Yeah.
are we allowed?
Yeah, are we old enough?
Right. Okay, Zoe, your turn. I think that's the last one.
As if.
You ready? Oh, so close.
Okay, this is interesting. Okay, so there's been a 4-year study by paediatrics, and it showed that what adolescents listen to determines how they're going to behave when they're older. So they found out that if they listen to hip hop, heavy metal and dance music, they are more likely to show more violent behaviour compared to those who listen to classical, pop and jazz. Rubbish.
Yeah.
What a load. Oh, stupid.
That's just basically saying everyone is like
violent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in their own way. But
Yeah.
doesn't that just make you human?
Yeah, and they could come down to the fact like who they are determines what kind of music they listen to rather than the other
Yeah.
way around. It's unlikely someone who's very violent is going to enjoy Beethoven, you know.
Because they somehow said that the people that weren't violent, the only things that were okay to listen to was pop, classical music and jazz.
Yeah.
I mean, does anyone really listen to jazz?
Well, think about it. Before like sort of music got violent and controversial, people were violent. Maybe not as much.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe it's had an effect.
they're violent and listen to jazz, so,
Whoa.
so who knows. Anyway, okay, there you go. These sort of things come out all the time. And they always,
Yeah, like video
Yeah.
games and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, right, I think that's enough for the news this week.
Yep.
Thanks for joining me. We are now going to have our tech review on Garageband for iOS by Ellie.
The Apple Garageband for iOS has been around some time now, but can't be overlooked in the terms of quality and price. At $2.99, the package is worth the money for people wanting to create music on the go. The app can be used if you're seriously into music or even if you just like playing around with simple beats. The basic instruments are an on-screen keyboard and drum kit played by tapping the screen. The sampler allows you to record your own sounds. There are also so-called smart instruments like virtual guitar, bass, keyboards and drums that force notes the project's scale to, or generate chords or drum patterns. The track view is like the desktop version. You can move, resize, loop, split, trim, copy and paste clips. What you can't do, unfortunately, is alter the notes or timing because there's no MIDI editing at all. This hopefully will come in the future. This will hopefully come as an update in the future. Export options are email, MP4 or iTunes, AAC or GarageBand projects. The app is fun and extremely entertaining. Well worth the money if you already have an iOS product. Now back to Matt with an interview with Hollie Aires.
And I've always been a daughter, but feathers are meant for the sky, and so I'm wishing for the I will always love you, my darling, you. Reason to pretend you hold my heart in your hands, but you're hurting me once again.
Okay, so I'm now joined in the studio by Hollie Aires. Hi, Hollie.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. You're a singer-songwriter. Yes. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your style of music?
I usually tend to go for the acoustic, sort of folky vibe with my music. Yeah.
Is that the style of music you like listening to, or do you listen to different types?
Yeah. I tend to listen to that sort of stuff, like Laura Marling, Mumford & Sons, that sort of.
Okay, that's cool. And why don't you tell us a little bit about sort of the things that have happened so far in your career?
My most recent thing that's happened, I played at the O2 in London on Saturday, that's
Wow.
just gone, with a big competition called Open Mic UK, which is a national competition, and that went quite well, and I came third. So.
Okay, so why don't you tell us a little bit about the competition? Like, how did it get started, and what steps do you have to go through? Because I'm guessing you didn't go straight to the O2.
No, no. There was they had different regions throughout the UK, and the closest one to me was the Bedford one. So we went along to the audition there, and I was so scared. I was crying in the back of the car.
Really?
I didn't want to do it, but I got through to that one. And then they had the regional one, which again was in the Bedford, and the area, which again was in the Bedford. And I got through that, and then I was at the O2.
Wow, okay. And how did you find performing at the O2?
So scary.
Yeah?
But I loved every second, but I was so scared. I felt like I was going to be sick, but I didn't, which was pretty good.
I imagine that's good,
Yeah.
yeah. So how many people entered the competition?
9,000 people.
9,000, you came third.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Thank you.
So what sort of stuff are you up to? Are you recording any albums? Are you writing some songs? What are you doing at the moment?
I'm writing some songs. I'm going to keep doing that, and starting recording sometime this year, I think, probably around the summer. So that should be fun.
Okay, that's cool. And something new for you.
Yeah.
And how sort of marketing yourself going? Like, have you started to establish a fan base yet?
Yeah, my main fan base is on Facebook, and you can find me on that. That's if you just type in Hollie Aires, and that should come up. Yeah, I think that's going quite well. The numbers are progressively getting bigger, so yeah, that should be quite good.
Okay. And then with the competition you took part in, does that happen every year?
Yes, it is. It's an annual thing, yeah.
Okay. And would you recommend sort of other people get involved with it? Is it a
Definitely,
good experience?
yeah. It's an amazing experience. You'll never do anything like it. And it's just amazing. You get to meet some new people who are interested in the same things as you. So it's all-round winner, really, yeah.
And what's the benefit in taking part? Is there like an award for the best, or?
Well, the winner gets £5,000 worth of prizes. That would be recording time, just towards their career, really, and yeah.
So it's sort of a good jump start for your career.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. And congratulations for placing third.
Thank you very much.
You're going to be performing for us a little later on the show, aren't you?
I am,
what are you going to be performing?
A song that I've written called Growing Grey.
Okay, and why don't you tell us a little bit about the song?
I wrote it in about September, and I was 15 then, and I think everyone around me was in relationships, and I was like, oh, I wonder what I'd be like, so
Yeah.
sort of started writing, although it's about growing old with someone, yet I am only like quite young. But yeah.
You haven't got that far.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair enough. And is that the first song you wrote, or have you?
No, I've written some songs since then. Well, before then, but yeah.
Okay. And did you enter the competition with this, or was it?
No, I did a cover for my first audition, and on but the one on Saturday I sang it. At the final, I sang it. Yeah.
Okay, and it went down well.
Yeah, apparently.
I guess so. If you got third. Okay, well, thanks for joining me. I wish you all the best in the future, and congratulations
Thanks for having me.
the massive result. That's okay. Look forward to your performance in a bit. But before that, we have Zoe talking about Staff's TV.
We've only been back for a week and a half, and already Staff's TV's diary has been jam-packed. To cement our place in society's history, we have had an official photograph taken with all of our dedicated members. During this session, everyone received their very own T-shirt, enhancing our professional appearance. Later on in the semester, we will be hosting Varsity on the 20th of March and possibly the elections. To keep updated with our events, why not check out our website, staffstv.co.uk. That's all for What's Next this week. But next week is Nastivision, a Eurovision-style music competition for student television stations across the United Kingdom. It will take place on Wednesday of January the 30th, which is next Wednesday, from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. live from Staff's TV. Here is a summary of Nastivision, and playing us out afterwards will be Hollie Aires with Growing Grey.
These people cannot see the humanity. Yeah, not alive.
Would you run away with me? Find a cozy place down by the sea. I would run away with you. Do the craziest things I thought that I would never do. But do you have faith in me? I won't lead you to insanity. We will live in perfect harmony. You'll see, 'cause I wanna grow grey with you. Do you see my point of view?